Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today I feel like I'm going to be tanking my rank so you don't have to, because I found this Selesnya Counters list that I've been staring at it, and I'm not even sure how it's supposed to beat the big decks, but today we're going to find out. And I believe I found this as one of the Magic Online leagues, so where it finished pretty high, so I don't know. We'll see. But we're starting with Zac Fair, because it just lets us save some creatures and moves counters, which is nice. District Mascot, which is just still kind of cool. You get to remove some artifacts, so that's fine. Llanowar Elves, for mana, obviously. Paw Patch Recruit, that can also move some counters. And then you get Bulwark Ox. Wow, why was that hard to say? But it's a 2-mana 2/2. You can sacrifice it to protect everything else. So that's actually kind of cool. At least protect all your creatures with counters, which should be most of them. We do have some Get Lost as the only real removal in the deck, I think. And then there's some Badger Mole Cubs, obviously making you a +1/+1 counter on a creature while giving you more mana. Cosmic Grand Zenith, which can let us play multiple things, and I'm assuming they want to fuel this with the mana from the Badger Mole Cub. We do also have a Tyvar the Pummeler, which can just grow everything for a big attack. Of course, if you're going for counters, you're going to play Ouroboros, the king of counters right now, and Elspeth, Stormslayer. So I like this inclusion, of course. And then 4 copies of Dyadrine Synthesis Amalgam. Now, on the one hand, I'm like, that seems like a lot, but, you know, maybe we hit a Badger Mole Cub, we play this thing for like 4, you attack, you draw a card, you make some tokens, and then maybe you win the next turn. Like, I don't know. This is going to be, it's going to be something. I don't know. But before we get into that, don't forget, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure, because they're actually super awesome folks. You can save 5% on everything you buy over there, and all you got to do is use my code. It's Dragon. It's DRAGN. But all right, let's go hop into these games and see if this thing wins or how the hell it beats anything. Oh, a quick heads up, this week's winner for our giveaway package is user J Joey, who left a comment on our Boros Roku video. So if you want to be eligible, be sure to leave a relevant comment on every gameplay video, because we pick one from the previous week and then we pick a random post from that gets to be our winner. J Joey, look, description, hit us up in the Discord, leave me a message and we'll get your kit out to you. But let's go play some Magic with this weird deck. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, I'm hoping this deck wins or does something relevant. Ha! I got all creatures, opponent. How you feel? Actually, I think this is almost all creatures except for Elspeth and the 2 Get Lost, I think. I think this is all creatures now that I'm thinking about it, which is kind of wild. And I guess next turn we just play Bulwark Ox. Oh, they're going to kill our mascot. No! Oh, our mascot ate it on the bobble. Ah, well. That's unfortunate. Sucks to be you, little guy. Guess we go and do this. I'm going to assume they're playing something like the Pixie to pick up the bobble and then try to kill our Bulwark Ox. And then we'll just start rolling out the Paw Patch Recruits. I think will be the game plan here. Otherwise, I have no idea what we're up against. Opponent says, go ahead, friend. All right, well, I guess we put this on white, I suppose. And I'm going to go ahead and attack. I have, like, since I played the mana untapped, I think there's a chance the opponent may not do anything here to our Bulwark Ox. All right, then we roll this out. Because that does look a little fishy that your opponent's like, wait, I left mana up and I have 4 cards, and you're going to play that and take damage pre-combat? That's a little sus if there ever was a thing to be sus. I mean, I just have to assume they're playing a bunch of removal spells. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay, they're sacking that. Okay, all right. Now, the downside here is Bulwark Ox will not protect the Paw Patch Recruits yet because they don't have counters on them. Wow, they milled 2 lands. So if we lose our board here, I guess the plan is just play Cosmic Grand Zenith. Nah, I'd probably play double Paw Patch, actually. So I could set up something with like an Ouroboros big attack sort of situation. Oh. Okay. Wasn't... Well, this gets a little weird. So see, this is a weird situation where you could play Dyadrine for 1, And then with the anticipation of playing Ouroboros next turn, we have all kinds of action. But I think I'm just going to do this. And pass a turn. And then if we double block and they want to kill something, we just move a bunch of counters around and then, I don't know, we'll figure something out after that. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Okay, another Dyadrine. That's sad. Okay, so here's what probably happens. We attempt to play Ouroboros. Ouroboros gets targeted. We turn like the two power Paw Patch recruits into 4s and go attacking, I think. Is the only real relevant thing, so... I mean, there's a chance our board's just going to get swept next turn, but... Oh, whoa, you're letting us go to the combat step? No. You've got 3 mana up, opponent. Really? Oh, crap. Well, this only triggers at the end of your turn. Damn, I didn't think that was gonna work. Yeah, so now if I attack, they block 3. They take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but they only really end up taking... So no attacks. That's just kind of a wasteful attack there. And we can just do better next turn. Yeah, I truly have zero idea what the opponent's doing here. Maybe make us exile a bunch of things. Like, I don't know. This... Okay. See, sometimes this just happens in a game of Magic where, like, you just have no idea what the... Like, the opponent had 5 mana here. Milled 2 swamps, so I'm assuming they had plenty of land in hand, at least 1 more. So I'm going to assume they had access to at least 6 here. The only way it's not is if I guess they just happen to draw all lands and these were the only spells they drew, which I guess is possible. But yeah, that's a pretty crazy turn next turn, all things considered. But weird how things work out sometimes. All right, I guess we're keeping this. Llanowar Elf. Paw Patch. Go ahead and drop down Llanowar. Badger Mole Cubs. Almost the same. Very tempting to trade here, but I'm not going to. I will hope against all hope here to... You know what? We might want to keep up a Get Lost here, actually. So let's tap this and this for the Badger Mole Cub. Plus it gives us a quote-unquote threatening blocker. If we feel we need it. Then I have access to 5 mana next turn, but only 1 is white. So that's a little bit of a problem. Okay, Tender Wild Guide. I see you. If you attack, I would like to block, opponent. Not with that, though. You're supposed to block, attack with the Paw Patch recruit. Okay. Well, they seem stuck on mana, so if I take 2, I might as well just shoot that, is what I'm just going to do here. And they can just have their counter. I don't think we care. Yep. Okay, found one of the things we're looking for. So now we get the choice of either play this and then play this for like 1, which would still be a 3-4, and we get counters. Yeah, I'm down with this. I like this much better. So let's do this, and then Elspeth becomes a real issue for the opponent next turn. So that's kind of nice. Let's just put counters on everybody. If I attack, you're not... Yeah, there's no point. You're not doing anything. And I need my mana, realistically, to be able to play this Elspeth. But that's 4, 5, that's at 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can't quite kill them, but it's close. If I were to draw... No, that wouldn't do it. I was going to say like a Llanowar or something and put counters on everybody, then maybe. Yeah, I think what we're seeing with the opponent's deck is kind of what happens sometimes when you go... And I've had this happen, where you go heavy on all the mana creatures. If they don't come up in the right sequence, well, now you got to build your mana base to be able to do the thing. And you didn't get like the heavy ramp you were hoping for. Alright, we're just going to go... Elspeth. 2, 4. Why are we tapping Llanowar Elf? Oh, we kind of have to. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yep. Never mind. Get in there for 4. Get in there for 4. You know what? I will remove a counter. From here and from here. Oh, there's Ouroboros. Fantastic. Then we get double tokens because of Elspeth. Alright. I mean, it's looking good. I don't think the mono green aggro decks have a real answer here. Yeah, Ouroboros not going to be nearly enough. I mean, we just have to play this. Play our own Ouroboros. Plus, yep, that's going to be it. I don't know, man. This deck can win, I guess. It just looks like it's just missing something. And it's crazy when you find this kind of stuff. Oh, boy. Yeah, I guess. This is something. Sure. I mean, this allows me to do technically 2 things next turn if my elf lives. Alright, this is what I assumed would look bad. Playing against what I'm going to guess is a Simic Aggro deck. I don't know how we beat that. Now, my assumption is next turn we play Dyadrine for 2, I guess. And then we... Yeah, I assume this was coming, so none of this is surprising. I'm just trying to figure out what our next steps are here. Yeah, but Druina, sure. Oh, now we have a Badger Mole Cub. Put this on green, I suppose. So if we Cub, we can still only do Dyadrine for 2, right? So it's tap for 4. Yeah, I guess it's still worth it. I mean, this was going to be our plan the whole time. No reason to deviate, really. You know what? Let's go Bulwark. Actually, let's just saddle. Tap the Badger Mole. And by the way, this gets counters equal to how much you spent on it, not what X was, by the way. When I was saying for 2, I'm talking about like X. So I just want to be clear because somebody's going to go, why does it have so many counters on it? The card's a pretty quirky magic card. We could remove 2 counters to draw a card. I'm going to decline here, though. I think I want a big 4/5 blocker. It also is a 4/5 trampler right now, so that's real, too. But now, I mean, they can do whatever they want. They've got so much mana. I mean, I feel like we kind of have to just draw Elspeth, right? Like, that's our out here. And I don't even know if that's the winning out, right? That'd be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I guess it would be. So, yeah, it's just kind of Elspeth or no here. Yeah, you have an Ouroboros. I mean, do what you're going to do. It doesn't change anything. We're still on Elspeth or no. It was not Elspeth. All right, GG's, we lose. I mean, like, that's what should happen there. All right, we'll keep it, I guess. I kind of want to go Zac Fair first. Then Paw Patch Llanowar Elf. Because there's a real chance they have a removal spell here, and I don't want to just lose a Paw Patch. I don't want to just lose a Llanowar Elf. So this is kind of like the next best option. Although they appear to not have had that. So the hell do I know? Test the water here? Okay, you have something. Try to attack? Oh, you're doing Reanimator piles, huh? Okay, then. Yeah, we just let that die. That's fine. So now we definitely want to Llanowar Elf out. Because now we're just in a have to outrace situation. And just hope they don't have the cards. I mean, if they just hit all their stuff, they hit all their stuff. Like, what are you going to do, you know? What are we discarding? I mean, I guess they need another blue or black mana to play Cavaro, so... That's... Oh! We're doing Smuggler Surprise things. You're going even bigger and crazier. I can appreciate that. Then let's go... Badger Mole Cub. On... Well, this gets us double white. I don't know. Yeah, because we can at least attack and trigger that. Question is, do we Paw Patch recruit here? I think we just saddle. It's only one, right? Actually, we can just saddle with this. And then still play the recruit. Like, if they block trade, fine. We don't care that much. Alright. Hoping to draw something good off the top. I don't know what we do after this. Like, I mean, at least if all they get is a Terror of the Peaks here, we can kill that. And we can continue playing. Okay, that's going to get a bit more scary. Oh, did not want them to put in an Ardent. So now we have to leave mana up. Yep, and they found the other black/blue mana that they needed. Alright. Oh boy, so what do? We crew, or saddle, I guess, the mascot. We attack with Restless Prey. Actually, I guess we just shoot this guy, right? And then leave up another white mana. So we can destroy the Arden before it goes off. Man, there's a lot happening here. Alright. Attack, 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 attack. Alright. This is it. I'm assuming they have Cavaro or some... Oh, you know what? This is worse if they have... Oh, no. Okay, because if they'd have had Foggy Swamp Visions, they'd be able to tap the maps I gave them. They wouldn't be able to get multiple creatures back. So we got kind of lucky here. Actually, not even kind of. We got very lucky here. Alright, cool. Yeah, because the trade-off is the opponent would have had Foggy Swamp Visions. Then they get back probably Arden and Terror of the Peaks, which at a minimum, I mean, I guess they could have just got back the Steam Core Scholar as well. But okay, I mean, yeah, we got to keep it. Like, here's the weird thing, right? If we're able to keep our Llanowar Elf, do we just Dyadrine on 2 and have a 3/4? Yep, all creatures, opponent. All creatures. Or do we just mascot Bulwark? I mean... Mascot, Bulwark. Then the next turn. Yeah, I guess so. Let's do that. And then if they don't kill our Bulwark Ox, which they probably will, I can say then we'd at least have access to Dyadrine, but I don't know. They know we have Ouroboros here, so I'm not even going to give them the pleasure. I'm just going to do this for one so that I could still saddle District Mascot. Okay. I was like, in case this got countered or whatever, but now that I have it... Actually, you know what? I'm still going to be on the safe side. There's things they could flash in here that would be annoying, and I don't want to lose a Llanowar Elf under these circumstances. Alright. We're going to get in there. I am going to remove 2 counters from Dyadrine and draw here. Oh, it has to be a counter from each of 2 other creatures you control. Alright. That does change things a little bit. Alright. I thought I could take 2 off of the Dyadrine, so that's on me. And I've played with it once or twice before, so I should know better. Okay. If I Badger Mole Cub here, is there anything realistic the opponent can do? Alright. Make that a duder. Then saddle up. Go attacking. And I'm going to hope if I draw a white source, I'll be able to play Elspeth post-combat here. District Mascot is just giving us fuel for Dyadrine at this point. We didn't get there. That's unfortunate. Alright. I mean, we're still threatening lethal at this point, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, get a counter 10, 11, 12 next turn. So, like, maybe. And we know that they're playing around probably trying to kill the Ouroboros. So we don't have to be in a hurry here. I also could have just played second Ox there. That wouldn't have been a terrible idea. In case I would have, like, end of turn killed an Ox and then had some type of sweeper on their turn. That would have been rough. I don't know what the opponent's doing here. Like, what's your plan right now? What are they doing? All right, what did you leave open here? Like some type of counter? But if it's a counter, we just attack, right? If it's like 3 steps ahead? I mean, I guess it could be spot removal, but then do we care? All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to do this. Give you something else to kill. All right, here's my second spell. Counters on everybody. Like, make your own Ouroboros, I guess. Oh, what if this... Okay, opponent's just saying GG. I was like, what if it's Aetherized? But it's apparently not. This just felt like a weird game, right? Had the opponent not played Duress, I wouldn't know that they know I have an Ouroboros. So I would have probably just ran it out and played it differently. But also, because I know that they know I have an Ouroboros, well, then now I'm playing around the spot removal, which they probably only had 1 or 2 pieces of because they were choosing not to use it. So it made for a weird situation that they actually played the Duress, that had they not played it, they probably would have killed the Ouroboros and the game would have been easier for them in a weird way. But just happens like that sometimes. Let's keep it. Oh, there's Hired Claws. That's unfortunate. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Just so that we can play Llanowar Elf and Zach Fair next turn. You know what? I say that. There's a world where I might Paw Patch in Zach Fair, but let me see what we draw. Because I'm just thinking about how to keep a bigger creature out on board. And Zac Fair is kind of nice. As much as I would like the mana, I don't think that does much for us in this scenario. So let's go here and here. And then we get the option of maybe Ox and Elf. We could play Tyvar to, you know, maybe have a regenerative creature we could block with. So, like, there's options. Okay, we got a lot of potential damage coming our way next turn. The opponent attacks, I almost feel like I have to block there. So I'm kind of glad they didn't. I feel like that was going to put us on notice a little bit. So the issue here is that we won't have quality blocks with 3 toughness creatures. And if they play like a, I don't know, War Leader's Call or something, this gets gross real fast. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and just see if that's enough to do anything. Ugh. All right. Fair enough. I mean, we're going to take 4 just from them attacking, 6 from them attacking, minimum. All right. So Torch can move a counter to here. That still helps. Tap the creature, Tyvar gains interest, but I have to tap Tyvar to do that, so let's not. All right. We don't like it, but we can live with it. If I'm the opponent, I would say even if you're losing Voice of Victory here, I'm probably attacking. I feel like we got away with one there, realistically. And then I'll do this just so we can move counters if necessary. I mean, we might still just die to creatures entering with double sharpshooter, depending on what they're playing. Stuff like that. Exactly. Just double triggers is just eventually going to be the death of us regardless. Like, the problem is here, I don't even think we could outpace things with an Elspeth here. Because now, even if we block the Sanguine Evangelist, it's another couple of points. Yeah, this draw was just too slow to do anything. Now, if they all out attack, we take 2 from the flyer. We can chump block 4 things on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still taking 2, 4, 6, 8. Plus 4 triggers is 12. Yeah, we're already dead. We got nothing. Oh, all right, we're gonna keep it, but man, this has potential to go really, really wrong. Yeah, let's play this. Thought about just putting this on green to only take 2, but which actually I probably should have. Just play this on green. I have this for white on turn 2 anyway, if we really thought we needed it. So could have been a thing, but now this one, yeah, if this was, now I have to kind of put this on white, don't I? Not really. We'll just put it on green anyway. Actually, just looking at my hand, I'm going to put this on white. Because at some point, I might want to do this and something else or whatever, and if I only have 1 land that can make, like, I don't know. It just feels a little weird. But we'll do this. Put a counter here. Make 2 knuckleheads. Oh, no, because that taps for colorless as the other thing. Oh. I just messed up. I should have just used the lands like I was thinking, and I knew it, but Arena had other thoughts, and that sucked. Shouldn't have done it. Gosh dang it. Yeah, that can die. That's fine. That's totally my mistake. We're going to lose this because I don't have another Llanowar Elf out right now. That sucks. And that was totally avoidable. That's the worst part of that, is completely preventable situation. Can't even be mad at anybody but myself on that one. Alright, you have a pile of mana. Obviously, we'll try to block here and here. Alright, successful blocks. We're not mad about that. Alright, is this just Ouroboros time? Actually, I think we do this. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's just get the mana to make sure we don't F this up. And then the first one... Oh, I'm doing this in the wrong order. Alright, let's go counters. And then the second one, go 1/1s. Yeah, okay, we did it right. Yeah, I'll attack here. If you didn't have anything else, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. They're going to get a bunch of mana here. Maybe they have something crazy and we just die. But if not, I mean, we get to technically Ouroboros and Paw Patch Recruit next turn. That's pretty awesome. I mean, those are things we get to do. Okay, well. Paw Patch, Ouroboros. Then we get to put 2 counter. Yeah, all right, I'm in. Same thing. First one makes 1/1s. Or actually, first one makes counters. And then the one on top makes the 1/1s. There we go. Then we play this tapped. Everybody's juiced. You have 4 dudes. But those others will get... we don't want to get too greedy here. Alright. Let's see if we're dead. I just want to make sure we left enough blockers in case they have some crazy thing that all your attackers get some amount of bonus damage or whatever. Right? Got to be careful with that stuff. Because they're going to make a bunch of mana here. So we need to be able to block up as much as possible. Because this is probably like the... All your creatures deal X extra damage, whatever that thing is. So there's a good chance we're just dead anyway, but we still got to block. And I don't think just leaving everything back was real, because that was just irrelevant. Alright. Oh, they didn't have it? What? They could still burn us out, right? Helix? Yeah. Oh, are we at 1? Oh, sick. There was like 20 cards we could have died to there. I have no idea what was in their hand for them to have that much mana and not kill us. And not play a land, but whatever. That's so crazy. That feels like we shouldn't even have been that close. I mean, realistically, since we couldn't kill them there, we probably shouldn't even have attacked, because then we just have a big dumb attack next turn. So that's probably what we should have done. Not even attack there. Because then I could also like activate a land and then attack with everything. And they didn't even have that many blockers. So I've kind of put us at a little bit of risk. But realistically, if they'd have had the other spell that makes all their attackers deal X extra damage, we die anyway if even like 3 of them get through. So, I don't know. Maybe it was fine, but we still didn't lose. Never punished, I guess. Why am I always drawing the Restless Prairie early? I'm going to mulligan this. We will keep this, get rid of this. Cecil, sure. Cecil's a fun card because sometimes Cecil can end up sort of helping you if you're the aggro deck, if you can time the damage right before he flips. Yeah, no blocks. You got it. Like, kill your card. I mean, it's a tough thing because if you don't kill Zach, you end up in a situation where some of your other spells may never get to do their thing. So, I kind of get it. You know, and that puts them closer to flipping their card, which is also good for them. Let's go ahead and play this. Pass the turn. This is a huge difference of being on the player of the draw, though. I feel like this could have went very different if we had been on the play, but we are not. That creates a little bit of a problem. So do I just, like, raw dog like a Paw Patch out here? I guess this goes on green. Oh, boy. This doesn't feel great. Our draw was so clunky with a mulligan that I don't know how this is going to work for us on any level, but like we take the damage, then what? Like if we just take it, we take 4, go to 8, we end up going to 4 because it gets halved. Yeah, I'm just go for it. I'm not blocking. I mean, they don't have anything with trample or whatever, so second Cecil just to block? Alright. That's weird, but I don't hate it. So here we just Ouroborid, right? And then we get a team full of blockers that can't be removed thanks to Bulwark Ox. Alright. I mean, because at this point, they don't have a removal spell unless they just drew one. Which, I mean, you know, yay if you did, I guess. I am willing to block and block. Actually, no. I'm willing to block and block. Because the opponent's only at 11. If we keep the rest of this board, we get to attack for 1, 2, 4. 5 is 9. Yeah, this is fine. Wow, you don't have anything? This is crazy. Alright, then I'll keep an extra attacker. I mean, you can't kill anything or sweep the board from here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sick. If they got... So now, this is a problem now, actually. Because they're only at 9. If they block our 2 biggest things, they end up taking 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a world where we could do this and this to make... Oh, I didn't think this was actually over. I was having to do the math to make sure, right? Because there's a real chance that if we attack with everything, right? They block, take... Oh, I guess it would be lethal, because this is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Assuming... Oh, they're empty-handed. For some reason, this little icon I was thinking was a card in their hand. Oh, it is. Okay, weird. So I guess their card in hand isn't anything. Okay, well, fair enough. I don't know, y'all. Have you ever been angry when you look at a deck and just don't understand how it wins? But then you do, and, like, we're happy to have the wins, but there were games we didn't even draw Elspeth or didn't draw, like, a Badger Mole Cub to ramp up, and we somehow were still getting wins. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just the right jumble of cards, and Dyadrine gets to be a legit, real creature in this deck. Like, it's actually really something. And I guess because you have enough tramplers along with the +1/+1 counters, it does its thing. But this is such a surprise to me. And it must be okay. The credit where it's due, this was a user that goes by the name of Burn Man and played this in a 54-person Magic Online challenge, and it actually did well. How did they finish? They finished 12th out of 54 players. So, I mean, it does stuff. I don't know what to tell you. I am so confused right now, but hey, if you like playing +1/+1 counters, maybe this deck's for you. Link will be over at Moxfield. Check it out. Have fun with it. That's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.